On a dark, moonless night, when a thick fog enveloped the small town of Ravens Hollow, the local residents had long since taken refuge in their homes, closing their windows and locking their doors. The town was famous for its old legends, one of which particularly excited the imagination: the story of the house on Willow Street. This house, standing on the edge of town, had been abandoned for many decades. The locals claimed that evil spirits had taken up residence there, driving the last family who lived there insane. They said that at night, cries and moans could be heard from the house, and the windows glowed with an eerie green light. One day, a group of thrill-seeking teenagers decided to investigate these rumors. Armed with flashlights and a camera, they headed to the house on Willow Street. Soon, they found themselves in front of a huge, gloomy house with broken windows and a sagging door. The quiet whisper of the wind playing with the leaves seemed a sinister omen of disaster. When they entered, they were enveloped in thick darkness. The smell of mold and decay was so strong it caused dizziness. But curiosity and excitement pushed them forward. Underfoot, shards of glass and old boards crunched, making ominous sounds. Suddenly, one of the teenagers, Lisa, noticed something strange on the wall. It was an old, faded photograph of a family: a man, a woman, and a little girl. On the back of the photograph was written, "The Marlowe Family, 1912. Lisa felt a cold sweat run down her spine. This was the family everyone believed to be the victims of the house's evil spirits. When they climbed to the second floor, the air grew even heavier and colder. One of the friends, Tom, suggested they split up to explore the house faster. They agreed, not knowing this would be a fatal mistake. Lisa and her friend Jack went left, while Tom and the others went right. Lisa and Jack stumbled upon an old nursery. Among the collapsed toys and old furniture, they found an ancient diary. Opening it, they began to read pages covered in faded ink. The diary belonged to a little girl named Emily. She wrote about strange occurrences happening in the house, strange shadows, whispers that only she could hear, and horrifying nightmares that tormented her every night. At that moment, Tom and his group discovered an old basement. The stairs creaked under their weight, and the flashlights illuminated only small sections of the space. The basement was filled with old, dust-covered items and cobwebs. Suddenly, they heard heavy footsteps behind them. They turned around, but saw no one. Meanwhile, Lisa and Jack were engrossed in reading the diary. Emily described how her parents began to act strangely, as if their minds were clouded. They stopped leaving the house, and one evening, Emily's mother simply disappeared. Tom and his friends heard a strange noise and decided to return to the first floor. But as they began to climb the stairs, a ghostly figure of a woman suddenly appeared before them. She looked at them with such pain and despair that chills ran down their spines. The ghost vanished as abruptly as it had appeared. Lisa and Jack read Emily's last entry. She wrote that one night, her father, with a mad gleam in his eyes, approached her with a knife. The last thing she managed to write was, "They are coming for us. I am scared." At that moment, Lisa felt something cold touch her shoulder. She turned sharply and saw a little girl with empty eyes standing before her. Jack saw the ghost too, and in horror, they ran to the exit. Tom and his friends were already on the first floor when Lisa and Jack burst out of the room. Together, they dashed for the door. The door, which seemed so close, now looked like the last chance for salvation. When they ran out of the house, they paused for a moment to catch their breath. Lisa turned and saw Emily's shadow flicker in the second-floor window. They silently stared at the house, knowing they would never return. The friends returned to the town, but that night changed them forever. They never spoke of what had happened again, but each of them knew that the evil spirits of the house on Willow Street were real. Lisa kept Emily's diary as a reminder of that terrifying night. The residents of Ravens Hollow continued to avoid the old house, and the legends of evil spirits were passed down from generation to generation. Some said they saw the ghosts of the Marlowe family in the house's windows, but no one dared to check. The story of the house on Willow Street remained one of the town's most chilling legends. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the secrets of the past are best left unsolved, and the shadows lurking in the darkness are best left undisturbed. Thank you for watching our video to the end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and leave a comment. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more interesting and scary stories with you. Until next time, friends, may the shadows of the past not disturb your peace, and may each new day bring only light and joy.